Live now. Welcome to the live now. Dum, 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 dum. All right, I'm going over to create in Canva. So I'm going to do a share my screen. Do, do, do. It doesn't say that I'm live yet on here. Should say it. Do I need to refresh? Refresh my YouTube.
You live.
I am live. Just
Here.
Yep, there we go. Bye. Turn that off. That's why I have Lisa here, so she can watch that and I don't have to watch the comments.
Woo,
woo. Woo, woo. So if anyone is on Facebook and commenting, what you're going to want to do is actually, if you're in the Facebook group, there's a live online learning group. If you're in that Facebook group, you're going to want to you can type the messages and I'll keep checking back here in StreamYard to see if I see them. But you can also head on over to the YouTube the YouTube live that's happening right now. And let me go into Facebook and put that live link in there for people. Because if you watch it on the YouTube, then Lisa's only going to watch the one comments. Because I don't think the other ones show up there, do they, on the live? Just the...
Yeah, just on the YouTube channel, only the YouTube comments show up. And then with you streaming through, you're using StreamYard again, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, I won't be able to see those comments, and you'll be working on the project, so you really won't be able to see the comments either. So,
yeah. So the YouTube channel is now there. If you want to comment and have me see it while we are live, go to the YouTube.
Elaine, can you hear me?
I can hear you everywhere. Where are you? Where do you want to find out?
I'm talking about on Facebook.
Hold on, let me turn up. I turned the volume down and everything. Hold on.
I'm talking about on Facebook.
Yes, I can hear you on Facebook. I turn it down because I have Cindy Lou on one tab.
Okay, so they're all over there.
I have Clubhouse right here. Girl, I'm multi listening.
Oh, that's hilarious. So Elaine's listening to all of us. And you guys can probably hear all of that because I don't have my headset on.
Lost from the people right there in the bottom. Like, where are we getting all these Facebook links and YouTube links? That's what I wanted to ask. I probably missed it somewhere.
Yeah.
To follow Miss Cindy Lou, who will be helping Miss Pamela, if you click on her profile photo.
Okay, so
view the full profile.
Let me put headset in so that you guys are not hearing all of their conversation.
To her Instagram link. If you click on that link,
so they're going to disappear now. So if you want to be in the if you want to be in the discussion, you need to actually be in the room because I don't want to record their voices if they don't want their voices recorded. Okay. So that is why I do that. That's now in my head, which I forgot to do before. Okay, so we are here and I'm going to share my Canva screen. So share screen. Yep. I'm just going to share my entire screen. Okay. That way it won't matter what I'm doing. And I'm popping over here now to Canva. And then we are going to be creating an icon for Clubhouse. So since I know that, I know it's an Instagram post size. That is what I use. So we're going to go ahead and use that square. And then I need to find out from Pamela, does she have any colors or anything like that? So okay. So step out for a bit. Awesome. Thank you very much, Asha. We'll see you in a bit. if you're seeing me on here. I'm just checking my Clubhouse room now, seeing what we have here. Okay. Right. Awesome. And so if any point you guys are ever like putting this room on your calendar and you want to come watch, just put it on for like 15 minutes after it actually starts and then come in then. But hopefully we'll get to the point where we've got some of this done beforehand. I know I can schedule it ahead in StreamYard. I just forgot you can't schedule more than 7 days ahead. So I literally have to schedule it like right after we finish. That's the earliest I can schedule it. But since that is the earliest I can schedule it, and I can schedule it then, we're going to start with that behavior now. And then one thing that I will need to be reminded of is in a couple of days to change it out for the upcoming one instead of the replay. Or do I want to leave the replay up all week? That's the piece I haven't heard about. So you guys let me know. Would you rather that we left the replay up for the week and then on that day I can just do that last little piece, which is the creating the link from my IG tap link? Okay, that's my big question. And I was going to ask Pamela where she was at and if she had any colors, but she is not available to me. So let me see if I can find some icons that I have done before so I can show them to you guys. And anyone who's here and wants to come up and ask questions, please feel free to raise your hands. Lisa and Elaine will be watching for that while we are creating. Hey, Pamela, I see that you are unmuted, or yes, unmuted. Are you ready? Did you take the call? Do you need to take the call? Okay. Oh, yeah. Sometimes it takes a minute. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yep. And then, so are you only on the phone? So are you able to watch the YouTube from not on the phone, like from your computer? Okay. So no, that's fine. In the meantime, let's just talk about like what is the title of the club? What is the meaning of the club? What are you trying to do with that? I mean, do you have an idea already about what you want for a design, or are you coming in just fresh like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know I was going to create a club today and now look where I am? Yes. Yep. And here you are. Oh, she might have got okay. Yep. You're home now? But just barely in the room. She's like, I'm just barely here. So, yeah, and I see you're super new. So you do not have your Instagram connected. Do you have an Instagram? Okay. Do you have a Facebook? I'm just trying to find something so I can see what your colors and stuff. Okay. Let me see if I can find you. So let me actually, for the sake of this, I'm going to pause the screen share. I'm going to, no, that's fine. I'm stopping the screen share. This is a part of the design journey that a lot of people don't even think about. Like, I want to get an icon, or I want to get, something. So this is what I call a club icon. And when you're getting those created, it's this whole journey of, where am I? How am I doing? And then I like to look at other people, at your, stuff from the back, stuff you've already been putting out, so that I can align it and have your same flavor, the same being of who you are. That's like super important to me. Not all designers are going to do that. Some of them will just put it out there. So let me see, Pamela Grant. I'm gonna have to see if I can find you, because if not, what I can do is, what is the picture for your profile pic? Yeah, you'll hear me. Yeah, pause the YouTube for now. Yep, that will work. Okay, there's a lot of Pamela Grants. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to have you, do you have a business page too, or is it just a personal? Okay. So I need to look it up under people, Pamela Grant. And you can try to find me, because there's probably not as many Cindy Lou Millers. CY. That's okay. That's right, but you got somebody here with you. You're okay. Yep. So go ahead and friend request me, and then I will. Or is that on my page? Either way, that will still do it. Oh, yep, perfect. Perfect. I don't add just anybody, so you're going to be, because you get 5,000 on Facebook, and I only have, I don't know, 2,500 or something. So I am going there now. No, I think it's come through. I have to switch. So the new Facebook, I don't know if you guys have switched over, but switch to Cindy Lou Miller. There we go. The new Facebook has some interesting things. If you're signed in as your page, or you're signed in as your person, the things that come up are different. It's like, come on, people. Okay. Friend requests. Where do I go to get those now? Okay, it looks like it's still signed in as Cindy Lou. I need to switch my profile to Cindy Lou Miller, and that is, they're making it a little more difficult. It's like, come on, why make it so hard? It used to be so easy. Hey, there's Patrice. I like that on my way by. Haha. Pamela Grant, confirm. Hey, I got a couple other people here. Asha, confirm. All right, well, I'm in here. It's people that I've met on Clubhouse. I'm confirming y'all, because you feel like family. Yeah, feel like family. Okay, so now I'm going to go to your, so it looks like, from what I'm seeing, you like rich oranges and blues and gold. And any other colors you like? Sparkles. Yes. Okay. Purples. Okay. So purples, blues, golds, sparkles. Okay. I was hacked. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So Kingdom Impact Ministry is not you? Okay. So even in there, when I'm over there looking at that, it's still the golds and it's still pretty much the colors, the purples and okay. So that gives me a really good idea for what we're going to do. Okay, so now I'm going to go back into Canva and I am going to start my share again. I'm going to close your pages because other people don't need to have all that. So I didn't show any of that on my YouTube channel because that's personal. Okay, so learning better when to share, when not to share. It's getting there. Sharing the screen. I'm sharing my entire screen, which is why I stopped the share totally. Okay, so I am going to create for you. The first thing I'm going to do is, because I have a pro account and I do this as a business, you're going to get an extra bonus today because you're brandy new and you do not have this piece there. I'm going to go into brand kit. I'm going to add a brand kit and we're going to create for you. So I'm just going to call it Pamela Grant for now. All right, brand colors. Or I'll just put brand. Yeah, brand colors. I'll just do that. We'll do the colors today. And we can look at some of the other things later. Okay. You don't have a logo as of yet. That's what we're looking at, right? Brand colors. So I'm going to choose some right now and we can edit them a little bit later. All right, that's kind of a goldy. And then I want to add a purple, bit more purple. Probably about like so, because I like the looks. Do you like dark purple or lighter purple? We could actually do one of each. Okay. Dark purple, not that dark. Still want it to look purple, not black. My goodness. And then, yeah, I think I did one that's pretty close to that. And then I want to do like a yellow, like a goldy yellow. You could look on YouTube now. So what I would do is mute your computer so that the sound doesn't come out of the computer. And you can mute it on like YouTube. I can show you how to actually do that. I'm over here on, I'd have to jump on YouTube to do that. So on YouTube, there's yep. So you'll want to stay on the phone because that's the easiest way for us to talk. What you're going to want to mute is you're going to want to mute the YouTube one. Yeah, so if you go onto your YouTube, let me go there. I think I can still go there. So on YouTube, now for those who are listening, you might hear double. I'm going to go there. Stop it first. So I stopped it. And then see where it says there's the play button and then there's the forward to the next whatever. And then there's a little sound item there. You can actually mute that by tapping on it. And that will be then, it's telling me to start this class because this is when we used to start it. Yep, I can hear you. No, the mute button's down at the, yep, down at the bottom. So down at the bottom where it says, do you see where it says live? Like to the left of where it says live. There's a mute and unmute. It has like a little thing there. It might have a cross through it already. So like a speaker. Yeah, a little icon of a speaker. Yep, it'll say live next to it. And then go ahead and push play. And let's see if sound comes through. So are you hearing sound through the computer or it's just playing? I will change. Yeah, the numbers won't move because we're live. So it won't move. You'll just, I will go to a different screen so that you can see it should be DuckDuckGo right now. Now it should be some colors, some of the colors that I was working on. So no, so that's what I need. You need to, so go ahead then down at the bottom. If you're looking on YouTube and you're watching my video, I'm circling the area that you need to go to mute it with my thing, and it keeps coming up. She's on a tablet. Oh, okay. Same phone. So you need to, how do you do it on a phone? How do you do it on a phone? Wait a minute. Let me go there. I will do it on the phone with you. So I'm going to go to YouTube. We're on the same phone. So we're going to go to YouTube. And the video's playing. And we pause it. And then to mute, it is the 3 dots in the upper right-hand corner. Maybe, no, I don't see a mute there. Scroll over. Can you mute? Must be able to. Do, 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 do. No, you got to be able to mute it. Let's see. Turn the phone sideways. Turn it sideways. When you turn it sideways, let me just stop this. Trying to see if there's a place to mute it there. No. Isn't that interesting? No, I guess you can't. So, playback. Are you seeing a place to mute it? I am not either. Well, YouTube, you're either on or you're off, eh? If the people are watching it, you want them to watch it. Oh, but then you'd have to like just turn the volume down, but then that's not going to work because then you can't hear me. That's right. Okay. Okay, so we're just going to talk it through and I will go ahead and do it. And you'll just trust me. And we can edit things later. You and I can jump on a Zoom and we could edit things later. Ooh, the other option is I could actually bring you into no, that won't work. Never mind. Never mind. So don't worry about watching it. We will talk through it and I will create for you. And then we will get on and tweak it later. Okay. Just stay in Clubhouse. Yeah, just stay in Clubhouse. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So right now I kind of have a like a burnt orange kind of goldish color and a purple one. And then I think you said a blue was another color. So light blue, maybe a light blue. And then a green. Okay. All right, so we've got a couple of dark colors, a couple of a lighter color, and then a kind of what I would call a medium tone for now. And then we may add one more later, but for now, this is enough to kind of get us started. So this is leaning more towards it being kind of probably the blues and the greens. I'm not the blues and the green, like the green, the purple, and the gold being the primary, and then the highlight color being like a light blue. Okay, so of those 3 colors that are the primary, what would you like the background to be? The goldish color, the... Okay. Yeah, so that's the first thing we're going to do is just color in the background, and we're going to go ahead and use that brand kit. Oops, I got to finish. I have to say create first. Sorry. Okay, so we have done this, and Untitled palette, and this is first brand. And they'll probably change. Our brands change with us as we go through time. Okay, so it looks like that's created fine. Just go to another section. Do you have fonts that you like using that you already know you like? Are you a curly font person, a straight font person? Okay. All right, so I'll just pick a few for right now for Poppins, medium. And then for the subheadings, we'll just go with Poppins light. And we can change these later. And then for the body style, we'll just pick another one for now. Okay. So that gives us that. It will bring it over for us. And you can actually upload your own font. So if you have a font that you're using, you always like, or you find along the way, you can buy fonts, or some of them are free to use. Okay, so there's that item. Now I'm going to go back over to our design, and I'm going to change it from the Social Audio Pro to I'm going to go find yours. Pamela, there we are. Okay, and I'm going to do the background color in that first gold color. And the other thing that we could do is we could actually literally get golden sparkles to put here. Do you know what's the name of your club? Okay. What do you want to do in your club? Who do you want to reach? Okay. Okay. So do you already have a Facebook group or a group of people that you're working with or ladies that you connect with, and you have something already going outside of Clubhouse? Okay. Okay, so in that Facebook Messenger group, what's the primary message that you guys have talked about? Or did you have a title for it that you like and love? So do we want to check that here on Clubhouse to see if that's available? Because that's kind of a cool title. So if we go to God's Purpose Seekers. So there's Kingdom Seekers, there's Pursuing Purpose, and there's Love Driven. So that is actually available. You could create that club. God's Purpose Seekers. So if we want to back up long enough for you to actually go and create that right now, because you can create a second one. If you decide you don't want to use this later, that's fine. But since we are live, let's secure that name for you. You can do this. Tap on your own photo. Yep. Yep. Scroll all the way to the bottom and slide those clubs right on over. Yep. And then all you have to type in is the gods, and you should be able to have room for the apostrophe S. God's Purpose Seekers. I really like the name of that. I'm joining that club. And all you have to have is that name, and then you can do create. And we can change everything later. But if you know what you want to do as far as the admins and stuff like that, you can put that in, but you can always change that later anyway. The only thing you can't change later is the name. You did not wake up this morning thinking, I'm going to create a club on Clubhouse today. God may have a purpose in this day for you. Just saying. Now listen, you can create a club and let it sit there, okay? You do not have to do anything with this club. You can plan yourself a nice launch, you can whatever, but you could let people start joining now, even though it's not going to start for a while. And you can put that in the description. This club will be coming up in the future. If you know what you've seen so far of this, if the title of this fancies you, go ahead and join. Just know that we're not starting yet. And you can start building people before you even get there. Okay, so I'm going to tap on your photo and I'm going to go to the bottom. I don't see it there yet. So, yep. And for the sake of today and to keep moving, I'm just going to have you create. As soon as you put that in there and go to another box, it should say create in the upper right-hand corner. Yep. Go ahead and create it, and we're going to fill all the rest of it in later. Later. That's right. And so the GS is there, and I'm joining the club because, yes, I'm one of God's purpose seekers. Okay. So, yeah, you're good. You're good. Yep. You can hit done. Done for now. Done for now. We'll come back and do that another day. Okay, she's create. Nope, we're not going to do anything else with that right now. Yeah, so I'm going to create the icon that's going to go on there. So, and remember, you can delete this all later if you decide you want to. However, comma, I have a feeling God has a purpose here in this purpose day for you. God's purpose. I'm just typing it on here. Seekers, because we'll probably just use that right on there. So I'm typing it on. I'm enlarging it. I'm going to leave it just across the middle like that for now. So when you think of God's purpose seekers, what do you think of? Do you think of rainbows? Do you think of rivers? Do you think of flowers? Do you think of anything like that? Or do you think of people praying? Or like, what is the first thought that comes to your mind? Okay. Okay. Awesome. I like that. You got Holy Spirit coming on you in the middle of our creating. I love it. Oh my gosh. Hilarious. Mm. Surreal. Bit surreal. Bit surreal. Okay. So, what is going to translate well in all of that? Ooh, I kind of like this. I think that's where your gold comes in, right? Like it really, the worth. We can actually look at gold here. Let's look at some gold, coloring gold, because we can change that gold color-ish to maybe actually being some gold itself. Some shiny gold, so we've got that on there. God's purpose seekers. We could go super simple with like literally just God's purpose seekers and the gold as the background for now, and then we can change it later, or we can do something different. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, but so here's the thing that's for you and for anybody else. Just because we create something doesn't mean you have to keep it, and you can end up deciding, nope, I'm not doing it, I'm not ready. You can delete it, but yeah, I have a feeling, yeah. The time is now. So I'm wanting that to be a little bit smaller. Okay, so for those who are watching this, I am just going with what I'm sensing. I'm going to make that a bit bigger and bring it on over. I really want that gold to kind of be there. And then this, I'm still not sure. I'm feeling more like a mountain than really this. Oh, I know. Maybe I'll go with this here and pull it on over. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now it's kind of like pouring out of the gold. And I'm going to go ahead and do edit this image. I'm going to change the transparency so that it looks like that water's literally pouring out of the gold. Okay. And Yes, sounds good. Okay. Okay. Decided not to go with that. Purpose seekers. I am thinking. Okay. Put that larger. Go ahead and change this light spacing so it's bringing that together. And yeah, God's purpose seekers. Now what I want is for this bottom piece to look like water. So I think we're going to go with this one. I'm going to pop it on here. I'm going to go across like this and like this. And then I'm going to flip this because of where the lines are. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab this down. Hey, thanks. Okay, so I'm going to go up like this. I'm going to do a little tweaking to this later in another app. But right now, this is going to give us an idea of where I'm going with this. So now I'm going to go ahead and change that to, okay, yes, I know. I was going to say you can hear me on, but not in Clubhouse. Okay, so I am changing the transparency of this water because I want the gold to look like water. So later I will pull this into, actually I could probably do it now because I'm sharing my whole, yeah, I could do this now. Okay, so sometimes when I'm creating, I jump on into Photoshop. So I'm going to do that because I'm sharing my whole screen. So, because I definitely want to create that into more like water. So, create new. And I actually want to create it from, I want to copy that picture. Let me get back here. Tap on that one more time to bring it over. I'm going to control. Will it let me copy it? It will let me copy it there, but will it let me? No, so I'm going to have to download that item. Can I download this? I don't think so. I think I have to create it into, yep. So I don't want to add a page. Yes, I do want to add a page. Sorry, I do. I do want to add a page. I want to add a page. And I'm going to flip this around. Flip. Horizontal. I'm going to take away this background because I don't need it. I'm going to download only page 2. To those who are watching, I'm walking you through the steps. Downloading page 2. And then I'm going to go back over to Photoshop. And I'm going to open. So I'm going to close that. I'm going to go ahead and just open it. Open that download that's downloading now. Downloads. And there it is. Okay. And in here, what I want to do with this is actually delete a lot of it. So we're going to erase. I'm going to make that a lot bigger because otherwise we'll be here all day erasing. There's different ways to erase here. I may as well do a little teaching in here. If you're using Photoshop and you want to know some different ways to erase, here is one. You can use this magic wand. Where's the magic wand? Nope, it's not there. Nope. There it is. Magic wand, and just go ahead and select all that white and take that off. If I use the magic wand here, it's not going to work because there's so many different ones and it's going down into there. So I don't want to use that. I can use the polygon lasso tool. So I'm going to go ahead and just click up here anywhere, carry it on down to where I want to delete, and follow this line along. And I'm following the line along. And then I'm going to delete everything that's above this line. And you can use, it's also a magnetic one. It just depends on what you need to do and how much of a thing. And how often you stop along the way depends on how much you actually want to delete. And I'm going right off of the page to make sure I grab all of it. And now I'm just going to delete that. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and export this as a PNG. And I'm going to call it water. God's purpose seekers, water. Okay. Up that in downloads, and then we're going to go ahead and bring that over now in back up here. We're going to upload that. Upload the media. I'm going to grab the one that I just made, the one with the water. Oops, it looks like I missed a little piece. I'm not going to worry about that right now because I'm going to make it bigger than the page anyway, so that will not show. So now we're going to take that one off of there. We're going to grab this one that we just created. We're going to take off that little extra piece that I didn't take off. We're going to go ahead and, oops. We're going to go ahead and make it bigger so that it fits in the space. There we go. To go there. Probably need to go bigger along there. Yep. Okay. So what I'm doing is making it follow this line essentially. And it doesn't have to be exact, right? Like it can be a little bit, but I'm going to go up a little more. Undo. So what that just did, this is super important for those who are working in Canva. If you're getting in here and you're getting super frustrated because you put it in there, all of a sudden your design disappeared. What it just did was it created that as the background. It like made it the whole photo. It replaced the other photo. And I don't want it to do that. I want it to be a photo on top of a photo. So all I'm going to do is undo. And that's just this back arrow right here. And it's all right still there. So you don't have to worry about it. And then I'm going to go ahead bigger, and I'm just going to carry this down a little bit because I do want it to be a little more of an incline, which it is naturally on this page. So I just have to find where that incline aligns with what I'm doing. And now I'm adding water to the bottom. So we have gold on top and water at the bottom. Undo, because it did it again. And now I'm going to just take that front one and take the transparency down a little bit so that the gold itself looks like water. Undo. Every time I tap off, it does that. So you just ignore it and go ahead and keep going. Okay. And then I think I might leave it at that for now. And then I will work with Pamela later to see. I'm actually going to send this to your Instagram. Oh, you don't have Instagram. To your Facebook Messenger so that you can see what it looks like. And if you like it, you can just upload it. And if you don't like it, we can keep tweaking it and work on it. And since you're not going to necessarily start opening rooms today anyway, you could always put this up and then we can tweak it and you can change it later. So let me, because I'm actually kind of feeling like we might need, I don't know. You look at it and let me know. So let me send this to, I'm going to stop my share for a moment, people, because I'm going to go into Facebook. Let me make sure the share actually stopped. Yep, it did. Okay, so I'm going to go back over into Facebook and find you over there. Yes, ma'am. All right, so I gotta go to my friends. I'm still on this journey here to find Pamela so I can share it. Sometimes your brain does sideways mark, you like going sideways. There we go, message. I probably could have done that a whole lot easier way, but I didn't. Okay, so here you are. God's purposes. I'm sending that to you now. Okay, so that is the creation of it as far as the live. I'm wondering, do I need anything else on there? She likes it, people. She likes it. I'm telling the people on YouTube that are watching it. She likes it. So I think we might be good. So I think I'm going to end this live. Let me put it up here so you guys can see what that is. Let me share. Let me open it big so you can see it here. Let me see. Go in here. I'm going to open it on my phone. Okay. Downloads. She's saying in Clubhouse, she's saying, shot forward big time. Be careful if you come around me, you might get activated into doing something you never thought possible. Screen share. I'm going to share a window because I want you guys to see the finished product. And there it is. So that is what I created today for her. That will be in Clubhouse. So if you're looking for her club and you find that icon, you will know that's it. All right, I'm going to end this broadcast and we're going into Clubhouse for Q&A for Canva. See you guys next week. Ta-ta, ta-ta. Is there any questions? No, I don't think so.